Welcome everyone to the Franciscan Hermitage as we celebrate the 20th Sunday in Ordinary Time. In the first reading, there is that very clear story of how Jeremiah was wanting to give the truth to the people. And there are those who did not want him to tell the truth, because that would take power away from them. And so they attacked him and punished him. Now, that's still going on. Jesus went through exactly the same thing. He came here to give us the truth. And of course, as it says in the second reading, consider how he endured such opposition from sinners. The leadership in the Jewish community did not want him to tell people that the divine presence is within you, because that gave everyone power. It gave them freedom. And my dear friends, through the centuries, we've had the same problem. Now, those situations were handled beautifully by both Jeremiah and, of course, by Jesus. So, what happens when you are wanting to give the truth and people are attacking you? Well, if you understand the message of Jesus, you simply love them. That's all. That's it. And I look at some of these examples of Galileo, for example, who wanted to tell the entire world about his finding that the earth is going around the sun. And the leadership in the church said, no, we know from philosophy and theology that the earth is the center of the universe. And, he was imprisoned, housebound, for the last part of his life. But he never gave up. He continued to do his research and eventually opened the doors to help us understand the cosmos. What a gift! And my dear friends, here at the Hermitage, we are doing exactly what Jesus wanted us to do. To help people to understand that the divine presence is within every human being. And that's why we have to love everyone, because the divine presence is there. And he showed us how to do that by his example. Now here we want desperately to help people to understand these simple truths. The divine presence is with you always. That divine presence will give you direction for your life, help you find solutions to problems in your life. And that presence gives us all freedom. And yet, still, even leaders in organized religion are really upset about the way we teach this kind of spirituality, because it gives people freedom. I think it's very important, my dear friends, to understand when you have the truth, it's important that you share the truth. And understanding all the while that when you do that, you can expect there are going to be people who are going to be very upset about you giving information to people that is going to give them freedom. But that's what we're all about. And that's why here at the Hermitage, we are an interfaith center. All of humanity needs to understand we need to know the truth and to proclaim the truth. And you will find that truth when you go into meditation. When you close your eyes and turn your attention inward, you will become consciously aware of the divine presence that is with you always, and that divine presence will give you the truth. Then the responsibility that you have is to share that truth. My dear friends, our job is to radiate the divine presence that is within us and to help others to understand not only the divine presence within them, but the responsibility they have also to allow that divine presence to radiate from everyone. That's the secret to world peace. So as we move into this coming week, see what we can do, what you can do to allow that divine presence to radiate very clearly to all those whose lives you've touched. And understand that there may be people who don't want you to do that. But that's our job. And that's where we get direction for our lives, where meaning comes into our lives, and where we can experience joy in helping others to get closer to God. I hope you have a wonderful week. And please remember, you are all powerful spiritual beings, and your love makes the difference.